SKOL, Vikings faithful. Welcome back to the ultimate hub for Minnesota Vikings news. Today, we're losing our minds over the NFL's announcement about our team's epic clash against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Dublin on September 28, 2025. This isn't just any game. It's the NFL's first ever regular season game in Ireland, and our Vikings are front and center. Can you believe we're about to paint Croke Park purple? Let's dive into why this is a massive moment for Vikings Nation. The broadcast team is straight up elite. Joe Davis, one of the smoothest voices in sports, will call the plays, while Greg Olsen, a former NFL star, breaks down every move with surgical precision. On the sidelines, Pam Oliver and Jamie Erdahl will bring us closer to the action, think player reactions, coach insights, and maybe even a glimpse of J.J. McCarthy firing up the squad. Mike Pereira's there to keep the refs in check as the rules analyst. Who's your favorite broadcaster to hype up a Vikings game? Let me know below. This game's going global, and you won't miss a second of it. Catch it on NFL Network at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or if you're in Minneapolis, tune into KMSP. Pittsburgh fans get WTAE, and everyone else can stream on NFL Plus or NFL digital platforms. The pregame show, NFL Game Day Kickoff, starts at 7 a.m. Eastern Time with Colleen Wolfe live from Dublin. Imagine the energy of an Irish crowd mixed with Vikings horns blaring SKOL. What's your game day ritual for a morning kickoff like this? Hold up, Vikings Nation, because this Dublin game is just the start of our 2025 international takeover. The very next week, our boys are jetting to London to face the Cleveland Browns at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on October 5th. That's right, 2 international games, back-to-back, making the Vikings the first NFL team to play in 2 different countries in one season. How's that for history? Are you planning to watch these games live or stream them with your crew? The NFL Network's exclusive schedule is stacked, and our Vikings are headlining 2 of the 7 games. The Dublin matchup against the Steelers is a brutal test. Pittsburgh's defense is no joke, with TJ Watt leading the charge. But with J.J. McCarthy slinging passes to Justin Jefferson, we've got firepower to match. The London game against the Browns? Another chance to flex our 4-0 international record. Which opponent do you think is the tougher challenge? Hit the comments. Here's the kicker. These international games are nationally televised, meaning the whole world gets to see our Vikings dominate. The NFL Network's coverage ensures every fan, from Dublin to Minneapolis, feels the intensity. With a Week 6 bye right after London, our boys get a breather to regroup before hosting the Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, in Week 7. How do you think this travel-heavy start impacts our season? Let's hear your predictions. SKOL alert. Let's talk about why these international games are a big deal for Vikings fans. First, it's a chance to grow our global fan base. Imagine Irish and British fans rocking purple jerseys. Second, our perfect 4-0 record in regular season international games gives us serious bragging rights. Fun fact, the Vikings are the only team to have beaten both the Steelers and Browns in international matchups. Feeling that pride yet? What's your bold prediction for these games? Now, let's zoom in on J.J. McCarthy, our QB1 stepping into the spotlight in Dublin. This is his first regular season start, and it's in his hometown area code. Talk about pressure. Facing a Steelers defense that racked up 39 sacks last season, McCarthy's got to stay cool under fire. With Kevin O'Connell calling plays, do you trust our rookie to shine? Drop your thoughts, and let's debate if McCarthy's ready to lead us to a Week 4 dub. The Dublin games vibe is going to be unreal. Croke Park, a historic venue with 82,000 seats, is about to get a taste of Vikings mania. Picture the SKOL chant echoing through the stands as our defense, led by Brian Flores, hunts for sacks. The Steelers are tough, but we've got a 3-1 record against them since 2005. What's the one play you want to see from our Vikings in this game? Let's get those comments rolling. Let's shift gears to the London game against the Cleveland Browns. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is no stranger to the Vikings. We're undefeated there. The Browns are coming off a 7-10 season, but don't sleep on their pass rush with Myles Garrett. Our offensive line, anchored by Christian Darrisaw, needs to hold strong. Who's your X factor for this game? Share your pick and let's see who's got the best take. The NFL Network's exclusive games don't stop with us. They've got the Broncos versus Jets in London, Rams versus Jaguars at Wembley, Falcons versus Colts in Berlin, and Commanders versus Dolphins in Madrid. But let's be real, none of those match the Vikings' double dose of international swagger. With 7 exclusive games on their slate, the NFL Network's putting our boys in the global spotlight. Which game are you most hyped for besides ours? Let's talk strategy. Our Vikings face a grueling start. Back-to-back primetime games in weeks 1 and 2, then these international battles. The Week 6 bye is perfectly timed, but the travel could wear us down. Last year, we went 5-2 before a 9-game win streak. Can we pull off something similar? How do you think Coach O'Connell manages the jet lag and keeps the team fresh? Drop your thoughts below. Vikings Nation, let's get real for a second. These games are more than just wins or losses. They're about showing the world what Minnesota football is made of. With Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and a revamped defense, we're built to compete. The Dublin and London crowds are in for a treat, but we need to bring that US Bank Stadium energy from afar. What's your game day setup for watching these early kickoffs? As we wrap this up, let's look ahead. After London, we're back home against the Eagles in Week 7. Then it's a Thursday night showdown with the Chargers in Week 8. That's 4 tough games in 5 weeks, 3 on national TV. The Vikings' 14-3 record last season set the bar high. Can we top it in 2025? What's your season prediction for our Vikings? Let's flood the comments with purple pride. SKOL, SKOL, SKOL. That's all for today's Vikings news, but we're just getting started. If you're as pumped as I am for these international games, smash that like button, drop your hottest takes in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings updates. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get ready to cheer our boys to victory in Dublin and London. Until next time, Vikings Nation, let's keep the horns blaring.